Hey guys, and welcome to another Kristen Stewart makeup tutorial. Today I'm going to be doing the People's Choice Awards 2011, and I hope you enjoy the video. As usual, Kristen's skin is absolutely flawless in this. So I've already exfoliated and moisturized my skin, and I'm going to use Burberry Sheer Foundation in number 1. It's an absolutely amazing foundation. And I'm going to be applying that using a MAC 190 foundation brush. Okay, once you're happy with your foundation, I'm not going to do powder yet, and I'm not going to do bronzer yet. I'm going to wait till the end to do that. Just before you apply your mascara, I think that's the best way to do it. So first, this is quite a simple look as well. It looks absolutely stunning, but it's a really simple look, and you'll only really need about 3 colours maximum. Yeah, 3 shadows maximum. So what I'm going to do is, if you've watched my video from yesterday, you will know that my Urban Decay palettes are all up in my house in Port Stewart at the minute, and I obviously don't have access to them. So I've been using this Too Faced palette, and it's a naked eye palette. And for all the information, you'll find it in the other video. But I'm going to use a few colours from this one, and I'm going to be using in the buff, which is like a creamy white colour. You can see that, and Stiletto, which is basically black. It's a matte black colour, and I'm going to use one of the browns today. Today for the base, if you want to apply a primer potion now or a primer to your eye, you would do it now. I'm not going to do that today. But you can do it if you want to. If you don't want to take any risks with your makeup, if you're going on a night out and you're wearing this and you just don't want to be constantly worrying about how your makeup's doing all night, put a potion on now. For the base, I'm going to be using Lap Dance from Too Faced, and it's basically just like a bronzy brown colour. Kind of like a warm reddy brown, actually. And I'm just using my usual eyeshadow brush. I'm just applying that to the entire eye, right up to the brow bone. It's quite a strong colour as well. And you can apply a little bit of this to the lower lash line as well. I'm going to be using a MAC 213 brush. Which is this. This is my other MAC 213 brush. My real MAC 213 brush is again up in Port Stewart, so I'm using this sample size, which is just as good as the actual size. Then I'm going to take a MAC 223 brush, and I'm going to blend the edges. I'm just going to make them less harsh. Next, I'm going to take Avon's Super Shock Gel Eyeliner in black, and I'm going to apply that to the upper lid, just at the lash line. I'm going to apply that just halfway across the lid, just like that, and then I'm going to blend it. I'm going to blend it using the other end of a Rimmel London Exaggerate Waterproof Eye Definer, and it's basically a smudger like this. At the ends, I'm going to smudge it outwards. So if I close my eye, I'm smudging upwards like that, just to create some sort of flick at the minute, and then blend inwards towards the inner corner. I'm going to reapply that, and repeat the process. Keep repeating this until you've got your desired colour. You would want it quite dark, but the thing is, she wears, for her makeup, I think her makeup artist was Gillian Dempsey, as most people know, and she works with Avon, and as you probably know from the Elle photo shoot last year, Avon products were used, obviously. And she's wearing here the Avon Glimmer Stick eyeliner in Saturn Grey, which is basically like a dark grey. And if you're going to do what I'm doing, I don't actually have the Saturn Grey, but if you're doing what I'm doing, you don't want the black to be too jet black. You just want it to be a dark grey. So don't make it too jet black, just make it subtle. And once you've done that, you can draw in some sort of flick, and I'm going to be using the Pixie Gel eyeliner and a really fine brush to do this. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a bit on the brush, I'm going to close my eye, and your flick should be, if you use the end of the brush, from the tip of your nose to the edge of your eyebrow, edge of your eye and the edge of your brow. And that's where your flick should be. So keeping that line in mind, just close your eye and draw the flick in. It helps me if I go back the way instead of going out. Okay, next, I'm going to go back to the Avon Super Shock Gel Eyeliner, and I'm going to apply this on the lower waterline. Not too strong. If you want to, you could if you choose not to use the grey colour that Kristen's used, you can make that line even blacker by using a black eyeshadow, like the Stiletto, which you basically just put a little bit on an angled brush and just go over what you've done. But I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to use this Too Faced angled brush. Again, you'll know why if you watch my other video. I don't actually have an angled brush with me, so I'm just using this one, and it's actually quite helpful. The other side, however, isn't really that helpful, but this one is. And I'm going to be using, her brows are quite dark. They look quite dark, in some pictures they look quite dark, and in some pictures they look quite light. But again, I think that's the camera, the flash photography. I'm just going to go with the darker colour, so I'm going to use Unmentionables by Too Faced. I'm using the angled brush. And what I like to do with brows is I like to start from the bottom of the brow at the very start, just to get my natural shape, and then work my way up from there. Okay, and I'm just going to be using my normal eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to be using In the Buff by Too Faced. And I'm just going to be using that just below the brow. For this look, Kristen has used two different blushers on her cheeks. She's used a darker, more contouring blusher, and she's used a pink one as well. So I'm going to be using this Estee Lauder palette. I'm just going to be using this one in number 1, and this one is number 11, Nude Rose. And I'm just going to start with the bronzer. And just apply that under your cheekbone. To get good definition, just suck in your cheeks while you're doing this. Don't know if you can hear that, but that's my cat. She wants to get out even though it's incredibly windy and she's scared of the wind. But she wants out anyway. And I'm going to use the pink one. And to do that, what you do is smile and just apply it to the apples of your cheeks. And then we can put those away. And now I'm going to use a powder. And I'm going to use my Rimmel London Stay Matte powder, pressed powder in number 3 Peach Glow. And I'm going to apply that to just the places where shine really isn't attractive. And I'm going to use that to just blend the two colours on the cheeks as well. And for mascara, I'm just going to curl my lashes first. And for mascara, I'm using Lancome Hypnose Precious Cells in black. For lips, what you can do is, again, you can just keep it natural, as Kristen always does. I'm going to be using Pixie lip gloss. It doesn't actually say what colour it is. I'm just using Pixie lip gloss. And what you can do, just a tip, Kristen's lips always look so full, and it's probably, one reason is probably because they are, but if you want to make your lips look that much fuller, what you can do is you can use a highlighter or a brightener like Benefit's High Beam or something like that, whatever you're comfortable with. I'm going to use this Pixie highlighter, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to apply it to Cupid's bow, and just on the lower, just below the lower lip as well. And also, if you've got smaller lips and you're wearing a lipstick, especially a bright lipstick like a red lip or a dark plum lip, what you can do to make your lips look bigger as well is put a little bit of gloss just in the middle portion of your lips, and that makes your lips look bigger and fuller as well. Just a few tips. And I'm just going to apply this gloss. It's basically just a clear gloss. You're better staying with nude pinks for this look. That has been your People's Choice Awards look for Kristen Stewart. Hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for more videos. Bye!